Good morning, YouTubers. I hope all is well today. Today is November the 5th, and this your man, that's your boy, Master Moose of Truth, some Nomad's Cowboy. And today, November the 5th, 2024. Guys, it's going down. Voters is going down today. And I don't know who you guys selected for your candidate, who you voted for president. But guys, I'm getting downloads from the Spirit today. Stay in your own lane. As we travel here in the United States, you notice when we're on a two-lane narrow road, we're always traveling in the right lane. Whether we going north, whether we going south, whether we going east, or whether we going west, we always in the right lane. And guys, today I say stay in the right lane. Stay in the right lane. If you happen to get in somebody else's lane, put your indicators on. Let them know I'm finna come past you. Now I'm saying that to say this. This election gonna stir up gonna ruff a lot of people's feathers. And it don't have to. It don't have to be. It don't have to be that way, guys. If you stay in your own lane. First Thessalonians 4:11. It say, make it your ambitious to mind your own business, work with your own hand, live a quiet life. And I agree with that 100%, guys. And like I say, let's stay in our right lane. I asked that you guys, after this election, whether you Democrat, whether you Republican, I asked that don't share your vote, who you voted for, with no one. Live a quiet life. Keep it to thyself. And I say this to say that. And if you celebrate for your safety, celebrate in sacred. Because in your celebration, someone might get offended. Now, I'm not telling you to be afraid of nobody. I'm not telling you to be afraid of nobody. But I'm just saying, this election gonna ruff a lot of people's feathers. Your vote is your vote. You got the right to your vote. You got a right to voice your opinion. But you don't have the right to destroy nobody else's property. You don't have the right to offend somebody. You don't have the right to say offensive things. You know, you may choose to, but you don't have that right. And today I'm just saying, guys, stay in the right lane. Stay in the right lane with peace and love. And even if somebody vote Democrat or Republican, reach across the aisle, shake their hand, reach across the aisle, because I'm gonna tell you something. In this election, there's been a lot of negative talk from one party to the other one. But now I'm gonna tell you, Democrats and Republicans, it's time to work together. You gotta stop all the name calling. It's time to work together. Now I hope you choose the right candidate, because one candidate, I do say, they haven't hired nobody in their cabinet that look like me. I don't know if you going certain people's, a lot of elite people that don't know them look like me. And one particular person sound like don't have my best interest. But I say this to say that, keep your vote kind of private, and I hope everything all is well. Stay in your right lane. Stay in the right lane. Peace, love, and joy. Be happy. Because I'm going to tell you some spiritual ones. I'm going to tell you some Christians. You never seen the righteous forsaken or seed begging bread. And notice when I'm going back to the book of Thessalonians, first chapter 4 and 11, where it say, make it your ambition to work with your own hands. Live a quiet life. Mind your own business. It's a lot of things we're going to have to do for self. And we're going to have to depend on ourselves. We're going to have to pull together as a family. And hope there don't be too many riots. I hope there don't be none at all, to tell you the truth. Because I'm going to tell you something, Democratic, Republican, this thing is bigger than me and you. This thing is so big we just know what they tell us. We got to do more research. We got to be more informative with information. Don't go by what everything folks tell you. Don't go by everything what you hear. Do your own research. And guys, work with your own hand. Mind your own business. When you go in that little black box today, I hope you make the best decision for yourself and your family. Don't make the best decision for me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's your vote. And I'm not going to get upset with you who you choose to vote for. I'm not going to get upset. And I know a lot of people's out there, they using Donald J. Trump as a threat. But family, whether you vote for Donald J. Trump or Kamala Harris, we going to be all right. Because see, we live by faith and not by sight. We don't look at the way things look. We live by faith and not by sight, guys. And I still hope you choose the right candidate for you and your family. We've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor seed begging bread. And we're gonna be all right, guys. I'm staying hydrated as a walk, guys. Got me a little spring water here. And let's stay in the right lane. Let's set an example with our integrity for our children and our grandchildren, our fellow man and our friends. Because once you put it out there, it's out there. Somebody's always watching, baby. Somebody's always watching. So we can't change anything. What's gonna be is gonna be. In the book of Proverbs, God said, the writer said, God created evil for his purpose. Although something might look bad right now, but sometimes it might be for your own good. It might be for your own good. And one thing I can say about Miss Kamala Harris, I haven't heard her say nothing negative towards no ethnic group. I haven't heard her say nothing negative concerning somebody else's culture. I haven't heard her whine like a little baby. But I do know one thing. She's willing to work with the Republican. She's willing to work with the Democratic. She's willing to be, this is my opinion, everybody president. Now, I tell you what, brothers and sisters, if you vote Donald J. Trump, I'm not mad with you. I'm not upset. That's your vote. That's your vote. If you're Republican and you consider me as a friend, I'm still your friend. But I can tell you one thing. You ain't never seen the righteous forsaken or seed begging bread. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Everything's spiritual. Spirit before the flesh. And pray that the Spirit lead and guide you. Stay in your own mindset. Stay in the right mindset. Stay in the right lane, baby. And if you get in the wrong lane, put your indicators on. Let them know. Is it okay for me to ask you this question? Is it okay for us to discuss this? And if it's not okay, try not to talk about politics. See, people, where are we at now? You can't hardly give people a compliment without they getting offended. You sure better not try to be hilarious. People are so thin-skinned, guys. They so thin-skinned. This week, the Spirit had told me to operate in silence. To operate in silence. And chosen ones, I want you to operate in silence this week. Chosen ones, only the chosen ones, don't discuss it. Don't discuss who you voted for. Not out of fear, but for the sake of peace. For the sake of peace, guys, stay in the right lane. Stay in the right lane. And remember, your vote is your vote. I want all the retailers to know, if you got someone that been doing business with you, whether they Democratic or Republican, set all that stuff aside and continue doing business with them. Employees and employers, don't treat certain employees a certain way because they choose to vote a certain way. Let's treat people like we want to be treated. Let's continue to walk and talk in love. If we ain't got nothing positive to say, let's not say it at all. Even like I say, if it don't turn out to be what we want it to be, let's work with one another. And I think as we work with one another, I think it's the Republican work with the Democrat work with the Republican. And don't trust the ones that you send to the Senate and say they're gonna get this done and they're gonna do that. When Obama was in the chair, I wouldn't call the candidate name. They always say, I went to Congress and I turned down, I voted against everything Obama such and such. I don't know about all that. I wasn't there. I didn't see no proof. Hey, it is what it is. But I just say, when you go in that booth, I just ask, y'all, let's kind of keep our vote private if that's what you choose to do. I want guys to stay in the loving lane, stay in the right lane, stay in the joyful lane. And for the sake of our kids, for the sake of our safety, and for the sake of these businesses, and let's show some integrity. Because our children gonna see some of our reactions one day. What you do today, you may can't erase tomorrow. And I say let's love one another, let's work with one another. And with the help of the Lord, we'll get the right candidate. We'll get the right candidate. We'll get the right candidate. To each his own. And like I say before, chosen ones this week, let's operate in silence. Let's don't discuss politics. Let's fast away this week from discussing certain things. And like I say, for you all choose to talk about politics. I know a lot of y'all can't understand me when I go to ranting and raging or whatever. I ask guys that you put your indicators on. Let them know you're getting ready to cross over. Let them know you're getting ready to, is it okay for me to discuss this with you? You know, because some people, like I say, everybody's so thin-skinned now. And so some people are so easy to get offended. But guys, let's have a good time. If you celebrate, even have you celebrate in sacred. Let's protect our loved ones. Let's protect our family. Let's help protect the businesses. And let's encourage peace and love. Let me go ahead and get my walk on. Let me go ahead and stay hydrated. I'm not at the promised land today. And if nobody else don't love you, if nobody else don't care, I love you guys. I really do. I ask that the husband and wife tell each other they love one another. Tell your kids and grandkids you love one another, because this could be our last time, guys. We never know. And I thank God for my grandkids. They always say, Papa, I love you, Papa. I see you tomorrow. How was your day? That love you and how was your day sounds good, but sometimes when they holler, I'll see you tomorrow, I say, whoa, 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 whoa. You were here yesterday, the day before that, and the day before that. But I enjoy hearing that, guys, because see, sometimes they show more integrity and sometimes they show more love than us adults. Vote for who you will, and operate in silence. And guys, even if, like I say, even if you celebrate for your safety in mind, not out of fear, celebrate in sacred. Because it's a lot of dysfunctional people out there. Y'all be safe and enjoy y'all November 5th.